told us with a sinister grin that he's found that man again, and he's ready to reintroduce the boxing audience to one of its most thrilling operators.
Live around the world on DAZN, from here at the theater, Virgin Hotels, in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing this schedule in the middleweight division. It is presented by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and sponsored by BetOnline, your online sportsbook experts. And Masculine, it's a mentality. Don't be a man, be the man. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, the executive director is Jeff Mullen with Chairman Dallas Hahn. The three judges scoring at ringside: Tim Cheatham, David Sutherland, and Steve Weisfeld. And when the action begins inside the ring, your referee in charge, Tony Wiggs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready, the fighters are ready, the world is ready. Las Vegas, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing green with red and orange. He weighed in officially 152.5 pounds. In 33 professional fights, he brings an outstanding record, standing at 30 victories, 3 defeats, 22 big wins coming by way of knockout from Portland, Oregon, by way of Accra, Ghana. Here is General Okunka, Fredrick Lawson. And across the ring stands his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks trimmed in red and green. He weighed in officially 156 pounds even, and in 19 professional bouts, stands perfect with 19 victories. All 19 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the Fighting Pride. Ladies and gentlemen, el orgullo invicto desde Grand Prairie, Texas, USA. Here is Vergil Ortiz Jr.
Hey, gentlemen, you will receive your instruction in Richmond. Right here is good. Right here is good. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go. Trunk's already high, right? Yeah, I got you.
Vergil Ortiz, as you see, back with Robert Garcia, back in a new weight class, ready to reintroduce himself here tonight. And Fredrick Lawson looking to spoil the party and complete an 8-year odyssey and what would be a remarkable comeback and upset victory. And with that opening bell, round one begins, and finally we can say the words the boxing world has been waiting to say for 17 months. Vergil Ortiz is back. Here in the early going. You do have to wonder, Gabe, given everything that Ortiz has gone through, is there something in the back of his mind that maybe wants to get a few rounds in, or do you expect him to just come out bombing?
No, I think he wants to settle into the fight before he's too experienced to make a mistake and just come in just throwing any shot. You want to pick your shots wisely.
Stiff jab there from Ortiz. Ortiz told us tactically is that Lawson, with the high guard that he likes to employ, he said the one thing he likes to do against guys like that is just throw hard stuff at the guard. In his words, scared them a little bit. And you see it already, just cranking that left hook. That wasn't intended to land. That's to show Lawson, hey, I've got power at 54.
Absolutely. You know, Ortiz is the type of fighter that he's going to take anything you give him.
Right hand over the top there from Ortiz.
And you know, Ortiz has landed a couple hard shots that Lawson has felt.
Lawson, we mentioned the broken jaw that he suffered back in 2015. He said that hasn't had an impact on his punch resistance. However, the reality is that the stoppage losses that Lawson has suffered, such as the one against Charles Hatley, those have all come post-broken jaw. We saw Lawson hurt seriously against Villalobos last time out. See if Ortiz can capitalize here in the early going. Nice uppercuts like that.
You know, Ortiz is just picking his shots wisely. Popping that jab. That's a stiff, hard jab that buckled Lawson. That jab hurt Lawson.
Here comes Ortiz.
There's Ortiz. He's already warmed up.
He is cranking these hooks on the inside. And that is it. Tony Weeks steps in before Vergil Ortiz can even get going.
Man, you know.
And you hear the boos here in Las Vegas.
No, it's all right. It's okay.
You know, I don't agree with the stoppage, man. That was, you know, Vergil was looking great. He was landing big shots.
Yeah.
But it's the first round.
Rolled back, and then, you know, Lawson was hurt, but he wasn't out of it.
I mean,
Not a good stoppage.
no, it is not a good stoppage. And the result is obviously something that Ortiz will be happy about. But the method, I mean, you see the look on Ortiz's face right now. That's a look of frustration.
You know, Ortiz, you know, he was looking good. He just got worked up. He had his man hurt. Lawson was hurt.
Listen, Vergil Ortiz is about 2 years removed from a doctor telling him, hey, if you continue training this way, you might die. This is a person who is questioning his mortality, wondered if he still had it. Such an arduous journey to get back here tonight. He wanted to fight for more than about 90 seconds.
Yeah, and I feel like he took away, the referee took away from Vergil's, you know, Lawson had more in him. He was hurt, but he was gathering himself against the rope. And I think Vergil wanted to keep fighting. And obviously Lawson's not happy.
Referee Tony Weeks waving this one off really before anything could get going. And the common thread, obviously, in our co-feature, Ismael Barroso, still in the shadow of that premature stoppage against Rolly Romero. Tony Weeks was the official in that fight as well. Now let's take a look back here.
This one could probably have been worse because the fight, they were just warming up into it. Yeah, Lawson gets hurt with a stiff jab right here, and Vergil's walking him down. A lot of these shots are hitting the gloves. You know, Vergil's applying pressure. Like, that's a good body shot to land it clean, but there's really no big head shots right now. A lot of this attack are body shots, and Lawson, you know, it was, you know, it's just not a good stoppage.
No, listen, Lawson wobbled a little bit there. He saw a little buckle in the knees after one of these body shots. But if that's all it took to stop a fight, Gabe, I mean, most fights would be stopped.
For sure. And, you know, it's the first round. It takes a while for guys to get warmed up. It's, you know, it happens. Guys get hurt in the first round. You know, you're not warmed up completely into the fight yet. And you got to give Lawson the benefit of the doubt and give him a chance to see what how he's gonna respond. He never was even given that chance.
Fredrick Lawson justifiably frustrated with the decision from referee Tony Weeks. And Vergil Ortiz doesn't look a whole lot happier, but we're ready to make this one official. Let's send it up to Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 33 seconds. Round number one, your winner by TKO and still undefeated, Vergil Ortiz Jr.
So a bittersweet return, possibly, for Vergil Ortiz Jr. An absolutely puzzling stoppage from Tony Weeks in the opening round.
And as you can see from the fans, the stoppage is not just, it's not just, you know, hard on Lawson, but it's like the fans come, they pay money. You know, the fans watching at home, they want to see they want to be entertained, and you don't.
Yeah, Corey, it will be. Vergil Ortiz, okay, they're not booing you, they're booing the decision. What did you think of the decision?
I think that he got saved. You know, I was hurting him with all the jabs. You know, I wasn't really putting anything behind it. People are saying Ortiz sucks.
No, they're not saying that. They're going after the ref. I don't think nobody here is booing you, Vergil.
No, they're all for you. All right, my bad.
Robert, Oscar, we got it. Is anybody booing Vergil?
My bad, guys. All right, look, you guys know what I'm about. I love to fight. I wish I could have kept going. I need the rounds, but hey, I was hurting him with the jab. I stunned him with the jab, and I didn't even land it that hard. I'm sorry, but hey, I'm ready for anyone out there.
It's been a while since we saw you in the ring. Injuries kept you out, health issues kept you out. How did it feel just to go through the process of today, putting the gloves on, getting into that ring?
You know, it felt like I'm back to doing what I usually do. You know, this is my calling. This is what I live for, and I want to continue doing this.
So if you want to continue doing this, you're in the zone. You say you were a citizen. You went, for a couple months, you went to concerts, you went to school, but the boxing is what you're all about. This is what you want. So 154, you feel good at this division. Who do you want to fight, Vergil?
Bro, there's a lot of fighters that I want to fight, and I know people would love to see this fight. So, Tim Tszyu, with all respect, I would love to fight you. You know, I think you're a hell of a fighter, and let's make it happen.
You're not trash talking. You're not calling people out. It's business. You want a belt.
It's all business. You know, I'm a competitive person. I want to fight the best.
And Oscar's bringing you in here. So you hear your fighter say Tim Tszyu. Is that a possibility?
Look, Tim Tszyu, anybody at 154. Ortiz will even go to Australia and fight Tim Tszyu.
Let's do it. Vergil Ortiz back in the ring, and the crowd was cheering for you, Vergil. You can smile.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Thank you.
And Corey, I did speak with Tony Weeks, and he said that he stopped the fight because he saw the punishment. He saw that Fredrick's eyes rolled back. There is no standing 8 count, so that's why he stopped the fight.
All right, thank you so much, Beto. And you know, credit to Tony Weeks for giving an explanation to Beto. Many referees do not provide us with something like that. That said, I don't know if what fans will take out of that explanation, whether they'll be okay with it or not. Certainly the fans here in attendance are not. But let's take a look at the CompuBox totals for our main event. It wasn't in there for very long, but Vergil Ortiz dominant in the time that he was. Threw 59 punches in that short period of time, 24 of them landing, 41% landing in total. Fredrick Lawson just was never able to get going. Only 4 landed punches here tonight. Stopped in the first round.